okay, I'm going to try this a second time because first time didn't work. Lighting might be horrendous and all the rest of it. It's going to get hot in here. It's 24 already. I haven't got fans on yet. So, the other project, the one we're working on at the moment, this is going to be looking at the world indoor distance record for 1 week. Premises is 1 complete week, start of 1 time frame, same time frame at the end of the 7 days later. What's the distance you can do with a virtual bike in that week? So this is where things start to get. Let's do the easy one. Guinness World Records. So Guinness World Records have less experience, less rigidity or rules to this process. So they have given a guidance. They've said that go off, do it, submit your evidence, and we'll see if we can award it. Now this is a low-hanging fruit, low bar, because there isn't currently a record. There isn't a record for a week. 24 hours, 12 hours, 1 hour, all those ones there is. So open goal, effectively. Do something really amazing, set it and off it goes. Now, currently I'm on Zwift, right now, on there. If I go for the highest number on Zwift, there's going to be caveats, question marks to it. What bike did you use? Is it realistic? Is the algorithm right? All the rest of it. What upgrades have you used to pack? Lots of questions. So, assessing it on the Zwift number is subjective. So, there's another team, the World Ultra Cycling Association, WUCA. And what they do is they're keepers of the records of HAMR, Human Annual Mileage Records, things like the 12-hour time trials, 24-hour time trials, annual monthlies, all the rest of it. They do the road, track, different categories, a whole lot. So WUCA are more accountable than Guinness. Recently, the distance record under WUCA rules for virtual riding, 24 hours broke. It's about 1,000 and a bit kilometres in 24 hours. And the process which they used is more interesting than what Guinness World Records is looking at. At the moment on Zwift, I'm doing 140 watts and cruising at 34 kilometres an hour on my Pinarello, whatever it is, with fancy wheels. Now, if I unlock a certain upgrade, I'll get better wheels, lower my resistance, more aero, whatever it'll be. And I'll go further. For riding a pack, I'll go further. If the algorithm, at some point in the future, goes, that's not realistic, they might turn it down again. So the value is subjective to what the gods of the algorithm want to put in. Which means that it's variable. Now WUCA have done a separate route to this. And WUCA, if anything, are more authoritative and feed better into Guinness World Records than anything else. Do the WUCA one, you'll get the Guinness one. So what they want to do is that my 150 watts at the moment, sitting on tops of the handlebars, chatting, well, if I was on the road, what would that represent using the same bike? So what's my drag? They would then calculate my distance based on my drag coefficient and my power. If I go down here and I'm on my bars, in an aero position, my CDA, my drag's lower, therefore I'll go further. So what I'll have to do now is, instead of just doing the Zwift highest number, do the WUCA rules. It means a lot more investment, a lot more complexity, and I'll have to get a test on the road to work out the CDA, and then go from there to work out power, the distance. So kit becomes important. Now the bike I'm currently spinning on, the one which I used on all the other crazy Zwift stuff. It's never had wheels. It's never had it's never had brakes where the wheels should be. There's actually a junction box for the electronics. It's rusted through. It's not roadworthy. So my second option is I use my Enigma, because I've used it on lels, long distance stuff, or the rest of it. It's an ultra endurance bike. It's great, but it's round tubed. It's going to be slow. It's going to be that CDA number. It's going to be harder to be fast on. So the option at the moment is I'm looking at buying a TT bike, and I use that. I could spend a couple of grand, many grand, and get the lowest CDA possible. But then I haven't got exhaustive money on this. So I've got to be sensible about it, and that's what I'm going to do. Lower drag bike, comfortable position, and then take it from there. Now, other aspects of this is things like that on the guidance is how to weigh yourself. If you're doing an hour or 24 hours, 12 hours, it's easy for your weight. I'm doing 7 days, so I'll have to do it 7 days of weigh-ins. Not that hard. Biggest practicality is 16 hours plus a day in here. It's warm at the moment, but somebody's going to have to witness me. So I'm going to be broadcast online, but if I'm in this position, compared to that position, has to be logged. Then that data goes off for Wooker to look at, or to be worked through. End of this is the intention that, in effect, I'll have 2 numbers. One number will be a straight number. From Zwift, after 7 days, how high is my number? That's the easy one. I can game this to hell. Fastest bike, turbo, TT bikes, all the rest of it. Game that number as high as possible. But more importantly is the Wooker one. That's the one where, with all the data I've gathered, I had to send it off, calculated, and work out from my positioning, CDA, power output, what would my theoretical road distance have been using that bike. And if somebody wants to then challenge it, they've almost got 2 routes to take. They can, well, 3 routes. They can challenge just the Wooker. They could use Ruby, other online platforms, all the rest of it, and challenge it using the Wooker CDA calculations power and take it. They could go for the route which is just Zwift, ignore Wooker completely, chase the highest Zwift number. Or they could do both. Do Wooker rules and Zwift rules and go for the highest numbers on both. At the moment it's blank canvas, so I could set both and see what happens. That's where I am. A lot to consider, a lot to take in, but first 13 minutes, an hour, 5 hours, start working it through, load of bottles of drink, and he's got a fan going. There I am. So that's what the project is. I'll probably release these videos later because maybe too much detail, or boring detail, or considered detail. And if somebody else is going for the same thing right now, don't give away what I'm doing, or thinking, or what I'm considering. Because I don't want somebody else, fitter, stronger, younger, faster than me, set something astronomically big. And I'm fucked. So that's what I'm up to. So October, it's going to be interesting. September is going to be sweaty in here. There we go. Maybe instead of September, Sweatember.